Boy, let me make sure my volume is up. All right. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to Kayla C1, the first person here this morning. Nicole Bazar, thank you for being here. Sonia Unstoppable. Darlene Walter Riley, thank you for being here. And JJ up. Cynthia Gooding up. Good morning. My official good morning. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to the entrepreneurs, the stay-at-home moms and pops, the retirees. Shout out to the drivers, the Uber driver, the Lyft driver, the delivery driver, taxi drivers, the truck drivers, especially those truck drivers who are out on the road right now, pulling long-haul trips. Shout out to them. I have the utmost respect for you. Manners and respect to each and every person tuning in. And if you want best for others as much as you want best for yourself, I mean, I said good enough. I said best. Some people want good for you, and then they want the best for themselves. And they will support you as long as you get good. But them don't want to see you get best. They want best to be reserved for them. So it takes a special kind of person who wants the best for others, just like they want for themselves. You know what, the same kind of thing with Granny Teacher, do unto others as you would do unto yourself, and wish good for others the same way you would wish good for yourself, your children, your family, so on. All right, that's what we're doing this morning. Missing the tape. Tapes at this point. People, we're going to talk this morning. We're going to talk about, for those of you who don't know, one of our biggest comedians representing the entire Caribbean diaspora. And we talk about stuff over here that represents not just Jamaica, but the Caribbean diaspora, because we are one people. Understand? One ship stop and drop you over there, and one drop you over here, and one, but it's the same people. So we talk about them thing there. And this fits right into our scheme of things. By show of hands, who has seen the multiple other tapes that have came out? I'm a big man, you know. I'm a big man. I'm a grown person. I pride myself on the same things I talk about, manners and respect for others. If I am wrong, say I'm wrong. Apologize for being wrong, and let's move forward. So there was a subscriber, and I don't remember who your name is, but you're going to know who you are. I would like to apologize to you first, because I said to you that there are no other tapes out there. So if you are accusing others of spreading rumors and false accusations on this girl, then you are in the position of doing the same thing, because the person did not tell me, say, other tapes are out there, and it's not the tape that I was watching that they were talking about. And I said, you're lying. There's only one tape out there. All right, brother or sister. I don't know if you are male or female. I apologize. Okay, there are many tapes out there. I have heard that there are 4 tapes out there. We've seen 3. But I've also heard that there are 7 tapes out there. Don't know what I'm talking about? If you don't know what I am talking about, say you don't know what I talk about, so I can get you know what? Let me get everybody up to speed, because I come with my talking points this morning. So this is going to be a very festive event. Now, let me say this first. If you saw these tapes, then you saw these tapes. But we're going to talk about that. Don't know. Lomo says don't know. Don't know. I feel like saying I don't know. Disgusting. Disgusting in so many ways. You know, before I start, let me say this. Somebody said, Uno agwan like say uno no okan okto. The okan ok, you know, and uno agwan like uno no do them something that talk. That's not the context of this argument. That's not the context of this argument. We know say enough people freak out behind closed doors with their partners and so on and so forth, or with multiple people. That's not the basis of this argument. I, for one, am all for freedom when it comes to you expressing yourself however you may choose, be it sexually, artistically, sexually, whichever way you want to do it. However you want to express yourself and live your one life that you've been given to live is your business. When you damage other people in the process, though, and it gets to a place where it becomes a public spectacle, then it's everybody's business. It's everybody's business. I am doing this video today on the premise or on the basis that I hate to see people work hard to establish themselves, to get somewhere in life, and they are bamboozled, hoodwinked, conned, deceived. And then people turn around and use it as a joke. And I realize the society in which we live. Because after seeing all these tapes, I still see, I would be ashamed if I was a female to even try to defend somebody like this. Now, me a business who want twist up my thing. I'm not looking for friends. I'm a lone wolf. I don't need no friends. But now I try being a nobody company or nothing like that. So this morning, me I got talk. I got talk straight. And who don't like it, not gonna like it, and who dealt with it, I gotta say yes, SouFLo. Talk up the thing there. This is where we're going this morning. 4 tapes so far, I can confirm. 4 tapes so far. 4 different guys so far, I can confirm. She looks exactly like she looks now in all 4 tapes. Modern, right now, present time, I can confirm. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, the great comedian Majah, and I say the great because he is the great. The youth is extremely talented, right? The man can flow between characters and he always has you laughing. You can't watch one of his comedy skits and not laugh, even when you try not to laugh, especially if you're a Caribbean connected person in any way and you understand the dialect and our mannerisms and certain things what we say at the times that we say it. See, he has embodied that. He is talented. He's gifted. Majah had taken up himself and got himself in an entanglement, a situationship with a young lady who we were looking from the outside in saying, catching up to speed enough, saying, yo, that's couples goals, right? A lot of people were saying it. I wasn't saying it, but a lot of people did. I said couples goals. Oh, she is so wholesome and she is so sweet and y'all make a good couple and all this. Man, he loves her. He shows this and he does that. I wish that could be me, blah, blah, blah. Couples goals. The last thing we heard was they were about to get married. Big engagement, big announcement. Everybody is on board, supporting him. Love the progress. And then, boom, out of nowhere, she's on social media on a video saying that she was beaten and she was enduring this for years, even though they had only been together for 2 years, and one of those 2 years, sorry for the middle finger thing, even though they've been together for 2 years, and one of those 2 years, they were actually not together. So basically, it's a 1-year relationship. The 1-year relationship that they had was tumultuous, and we already talked about that on other videos. They were both abusive people. I'll catch you up to speed. They were both abusive people that abused each other. You will never know what hurt feels like until, if you want to feel a different degree of hurt, try loving somebody that has been hurt and has not healed from their past hurt. Then you're going to feel what hurt feels like, because that person, they're going to hurt you and they're going to make sure that you pay for the hurt they felt before. See? So I'm looking at that situation like that now. Anyways, when Kirby, the female, came out and she did the first video, I want y'all to, I'll walk you through the timeline. When Kirby came out and she did that first video, the first video, you see deception. Kirby sat down. This is what people have a management team for, and your publicist and all that, and good lawyers, because a good lawyer will tell you, say, okay, we got to go to court today. Don't wear this. You have a gun charge. Don't go in there looking like a thug. Get a haircut. Smooth up your face. We need to find you a suit and a tie so you look presentable in front of the judge. So not even presentable, so you look like their version of what a decent person looks like. Kirby did all that in her first video. She came, her body language spoke everything. She was soft-spoken, and I'm taking my power back, And I will not allow, I will not allow anybody to drag me, to use my name, and a lot of people sided with her, see? And I'm still sitting here saying, I have never cheated on you. Tell them what you did to me, Majah Hype, all that. Everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people, I was one of the people that said, if that happened to her, what she is saying, and I don't want to be the guy who makes the victim look bad. So everything she said that happened to her sounds bad to me. I want to hear Hype side of the story. Majah Hype, you have to come out and talk. I did the video. The very next day, he was out and he spoke. And he gave his side of the story. Some people took it upon themselves to choose her side regardless, right? As if it wasn't a situation that involved two people. You can't go to court with one side of a story when more than one persons are involved that are willing to speak. It is beneficial to hear all sides of the story. That way, you can lay out a full picture of what it is we're looking at and make some proper judgment. See? So I looked at things like that way. She came out, she accused him of abusing her. She showed a picture of a black eye, of a beaten eye or a bruised eye, a bloodshot eye. And that picture triggered so many women who had been through these situations before. So automatically they jumped on her side. And I mean, rightfully, who wouldn't? If we see a woman being abused and she's able to bring pictures forward and said, we'll talk about the pictures and stuff. This is one picture she bring forward. See, all this abuse, one picture came forward. Okay, that's all we need. Come explain yourself, because if you did that to her, you're nasty, dirty man, woman beating, you're wrong, you're all right. Even after the brother came out and told his story, people still decided to side with her anyways. Instead of her, she dropped, instead of her responding to what he said, all the things he said, instead of her responding, first of all, a lot of people out there don't even listen to people's story. Them just want to hear the little juicy details part of it, and then they're on to go spread it somewhere else. This man sat and talked for over an hour. And I am not one of those people for short talking. I want to hear everything. Give me everything. Let me decide. See? So I sat and I listened to all of it. And after him said all that, instead of her responding the next day and saying, listen, me and him never met like he said we met. Me and him never did this. I wasn't with no baby daddy, this, never that, never that. Instead of she saying all that, rebuttaling, counteracting, what she did was she set up a GoFundMe. So her response to him telling his side of the story was to set up a GoFundMe. You know, some tea up on the stove a boil. I forget it. Wanna give me a pardon there. I'll be right back. And we're back like Flash Gordon. We're back. Had to go get my tea. Nearly burned down the house because I forgot that I put tea on the stove. Anyhow, here we are. Okay, so instead of her responding, with a rebuttal to what he said, she drops a GoFundMe. Now, there are a lot of people, women especially, on there, I stand with Kirby, and started donating their dollars. It started out from, she want $50,000. A lot of us who live in the system that she lives in came out to say, you don't need money to press charges. If charges and justice is what you're about, you don't need money to press charges. Matter of fact, you're going to get what's called a public prosecutor. And nobody goes harder in court than a public prosecutor, especially when a public prosecutor is trying to fill a jail cell with a body. So you're going to have a good lawyer if you are the one being accused. She don't need none of that. However, I also said I'm not knocking food out anybody's mouth. Maybe she needs this money to move on. Maybe she needed to go find somewhere decent to live, to set herself up somewhere else, to get far away from this abuse that she claims she has been enduring throughout this relationship. So if you want to give her your money, go and go give her your money, but it don't seem right to me. That's what I said, right? All right. You know some things said she make a wrong turn. The wrong turn is this. I think a girl here, they want to open up a OnlyFans, not a GoFundMe, and they got it confused. I seriously think she wanted to open up a OnlyFans, not a GoFundMe. Listen to what I said. Because after me see them tape them, you see, and to hear that there are more out there, and they'll make their way to me, and I'm going to see them. After what I have seen, GoFundMe is the wrong move. OnlyFans would be more appropriate. Since the money I look for, you can make a whole heap of money on OnlyFans, if that is what you're into. Okay? Now, some of my talking points this morning that I'm going to go through. Somebody, Roxy Hall says, my money? No. Boy, may I tell you, it rough. It rough. Have y'all seen the tapes? Have y'all at least seen 2 so far? Because you have. If you have, then prepare for what come next. See? But we're going to get into all that. So, OnlyFans versus GoFundMe. If Kirby is smart, Kirby would go do an OnlyFans right now. And a lot of people are going to say, listen to me, I'm as real as it gets. A lot of people are going to say, she can't go do OnlyFans. I wouldn't support it. A lot of people are going to support it. When you start a business, you need publicity to draw a crowd to your business. This is publicity, right? That's how we're going to draw a crowd to our business. Everybody are going to jump on the, oh, my wife is in here this morning. What, baby? Everybody is going to jump on this. All who just curious, figure see what she do on OnlyFans, even if they don't like her. You know how y'all do. You pay a little subscription fee and you're going there and you go see what you see. Even though you talk about, she not get my money. Not for the man them, I go over there. Because a freaky girl them set. See? So she could make some money on OnlyFans. If money is what she's all about. Because it seems like that's what she's all about. The last time we checked on her GoFundMe, she dropped it from 50,000 to 10,000 because people like me were saying 50,000 for what? Okay, so the agenda is coming out. This is about money, right? She dropped it to 10,000. After she dropped it to 10,000, I've checked. I saw it go from $100 and something to 1,000 and something to 2,000 and something within that same hour space. And I said, okay, she's going to make her $10,000 really quickly. Went and checked yesterday. It seems like the people who are donating to her have seen these videos as well. Oops! Money stopped. It stopped at that 2,000 and something. She's made the 10K. Roxy Hall is saying she's made the 10K. Is that what you're saying? Because the last time we checked, she never met the 10K yet. I saw 2,000 and something over there, which is where it stopped at because it was 2,000 and something the day before also, which tells me that no more went in. So I don't know if she make. See there? My baby right here. Bryn says she's at 2,840. So it's not moving fast anymore like it was moving before. That tells me that people have seen what I have seen, and the people are drawing a different conclusion. You see, you can't come out and do that. You're tearing this man whole. The man was who he was way before he met her. And I'm not trying to say that if she was hit, it's justified. Let's get that out the way. I'm not saying that if she was hit, it is justified. But I'm saying the picture that she painted is not what it is. In other words, in a court of law, your credibility is shot. That's how they'll put it. Your credibility is shot. So with that said, let's talk about this for a little bit. Off my talking points. Come and forget them off of my chest this morning. Mr. Somebody said, I feel like I had a whole messed up relationship for 2018, and I'm not even in a relationship with nobody after seeing this. Like, I'm embarrassed for him. I'm even embarrassed for her, even though she's not embarrassed for herself. She's clearly not embarrassed for herself. Why? Because she is looking in, and on every video, she made it a point to look into the camera while she was doing what she was doing. You know, some woman shy and them like, oh my God, you videotape me seriously? No, don't do that. Or even if she did consent to be in the videotape, see? When the videotape, when the lights come out, she would have been like, yeah, I'm gonna act like I'm on this videotape. I'm gonna throw my hair this way so it cover my face, so people are gonna forget if I me that or something. What? No, this girl clears her hair out the way. She looks into the camera. She make you know say she that, and then she full up her mouth and her throat. Gladly. She have a new name, Velvet Throat. That's what it seemed like. Anyhow, a smart woman would have cherished and would have maximized that opportunity. You hear me? A smart woman would have cherished and would have maximized that opportunity. That was an opportunity. What we are witnessing is the perfect example right here of when you see brothers acting a certain way against females, it's because of situations like these. I would advise the man them who have them woman at them yard right now, if these tapes come across your possession, don't watch them too much. I watch it. Some can say, I've seen it, and I don't even watch all of them. I've seen it, I watch it long enough. I see who, clearly it's who, and I see what she's doing. She ain't doing nothing new. What she's doing is done for free on the internet 24/7. If you're into porn, you know this. Okay? Anything you type in or Google it, I go give you something. And it's all porn if you're into porn. So she not do nothing special. She just wanted to be in the ranks of those great porn stars, I guess, like Pinky and all the others. I don't know what come out of this. But a smart woman would have cherished and maximized that opportunity. How? How? You weren't living like you were living before you met this man. We know this. The story has been told. You said it. He said it. Life was tough for you. You were in a bad situation. Now here you have a brother, right, that opened the door. And you got to understand that people like Majah hype them or any celebrity, when they open their door and take a person in, they are, and that is why a lot of them are so guarded. Because when they open a door and take a person in, they are letting you into they just open the door and let you into a world that is totally different from your world. Or you want to know how your favorite celebrities and stars act? Well, guess what? He rubs elbows with these people. They're in the same rooms. They work at the same networks. They do the same things, right? They reach out to him for stuff, all that. So he's dragging you along. Hey, babe, guess who I'm meeting tomorrow? I'm going to meet Kevin Hart. Shit, we're going to be backstage with Kevin. You want to come? Okay. And there you are backstage. You get to see all these kind of people in person. A smart woman would have said to herself, you know what? He has brought me into this world. I have access now. It's time for me to network. It's time for me to network. Not network with your mouth. Not network with your parts. It's time for me to network. This business idea that I had in my mind, let me start my business. And obviously, Majah Hype would have given her the money to start our business because you seen the long string of money this man has sent. He was giving her money for nothing. So I'm sure if she came up with a solid business plan, he would have been on it. After all, you're flipping my money. Because if me give you a 10 grand and you can figure out how to turn that 10 grand into a whole business that can go on to make 100,000, 200,000, $1 million, why wouldn't I be with it if I'm your man? Me don't want you just dash for my money, so. But you see, you got these kind of people out there, right? And they lust after what you have worked hard for. And even though they're lusting after it, if they should get it, the only thing they would do with it is destroy it. So you have to be careful when you let certain people in your life, because what you've worked hard for them, is something to just run through and blow it. This is your blood, sweat, and tears. This is your sacrifice and hard work. Them are going to run through it and blow it because it means nothing to them. And them can get other people in their mind. I hit her. a rich ninja. Me not gonna say that word there. He's spending, so I'm taking it. I don't got no feelings for him, girl, but the money good, so I'm gonna stay over there. Y'all know how y'all do. Some of them wicked and rotted. But a smart woman would have went into that circle, would have made her way around that circle, networking, because that's what the world runs on. It runs on network. Okay? I know a lot of us have bright ideas, but we can't get nowhere with them because we don't know people that are connected to people. This man are connected to people, and we know this. Put out a laundry line and go show off yourself. You could have done modeling and your own lingerie line. You could have done everything, a skincare line. You could have done everything, even if you were going to do basic makeup tutorial videos. You were in a circle where you could network differently and take your business to a higher level. A smart woman would have done that. A little butter ears would have done what she did, though. Could you imagine and I've told y'all this before. Again, no justification for putting your hands on a woman in a way that she does not want you to do it. In other words, no justification for abusing her. See? However, it is the things that are done that make men end up reaching a point where they actually fly into a rage and actually take a woman's life. For instance, when you sit back and you think about certain things, and me divulge my real life stories to you sometimes, and me say Cranium go sing about it, and I'm not saying Cranium stole my line, but I'm saying that this is something where probably the whole of we do that run road already and was side man already and do them something there already and I run in a people house and run out and I talk, oh yo, nah, man, fucking boy, yo, I like shit, we just wash off my hood. Can you imagine you bring somebody into your life? You wasn't driving in no Bentley before me. You weren't living in no exclusive neighborhood in no mansion before me. And I bring you into this world, right? And you bring dirty man go in my place when I'm not there. Because I'm sure they make it in this man's house already. I am sure they made it into his house already. She bold. If she's able to do all that on camera and look dead in the camera, that means I'm not hiding. Or was she that dumb and gullible that she thought that all those different men that you were doing these videos with were all going to keep these videos for themselves? What hurts a man is the thought of, you come home from work, you're tired, I feel sleepy, I'm gonna wash my face real quick. And you wash your face in the sink, and you get to find out say that same sink there, boy, where your woman bringing in your house, when him done deal with that, him got in your sink. He don't even have him not take no shower in your house. And he probably has to get home to his own female. Him probably have one of them one that will come here and make me smell you. And where you come from? So where boy do? Use your face soap up in front, use your face rag and your hand towel, wash off, dry off, and clean up himself right there in your sink, you know. And you come home from work tired now. May I tell you the road because so it go. You come home from work tired now, and you wash your face and you take the same towel. And you wonder why the towel have that shape there in it. Why the towel have that shape? Why my towel look so? But you not take it too serious because you're telling yourself that nothing like that now. My girl faithful, I love my wife and everything. Dry out my face real quick and go downstairs. A man want to kill you. Yeah? Real talk. These are the things. Man, I lay down in them bed, sleeping, and roll over upon a wet spot. And what is? I shall tell you something about, oh, I was laying in bed today on my computer and I was having a drink. I accidentally spilled the drink. That time I share a man juices, bust up, make big puddle upon your damn bed. Your big California king size where you work hard for and come put she in it. And when you met her, she couldn't put you in a California king size bed. She not even there have a bed for put you in her. Them thing they make man, them thing they hurt man's soul. Yeah, them tell you all kind of something, but it's hair grease, it's whatever. I did a drink something while I was on my computer today. I accidentally spill it into the bed, wet up the bed, so I had to clean it off. What kind of respect is that? You have me wipe my face in a hood towel. You have me lay down in a man juices. Them thing I will make man kill woman. You going out, go do what she do. Because obviously she has an oral fetish. You go do what she does. Not even brush them teeth good, wash them mouth out, nothing. And come home, come give you a big, deep tongue kiss to show how much them love you. A man want to kill you. A man want to kill you. Listen, I don't care what nobody wants to say. I've already said it. Nothing to justify you abusing the woman. See, that's why I tell brothers, say, if you get that inclination, just leave. Just leave. Don't stay around. I'm one of those to leave. And here's the reason why I would just leave. Because I don't like the same thing coming up constantly. And then I start look upon you differently. Or even if I'm in a relationship where I was cheated on before, I can't go back. Because even though I might be able to forgive, we're going to have to separate and move on. Because I will never see you the same again. Never see you the same again. And I will always be thinking that you're going to do it again, or you're doing it right now and lying like you did before. So just cut it and go. But them are the things. These are the things that make man want to do some things to some woman. Mostly it's not because, oh, I don't want nobody else to have her. Enough time if a woman come and say straight to a man, say, listen, it now work out between me and you, the sex dry. Me want something else. Right now, am I front me I think with, and you now fulfill that spot there. You wouldn't see a brother will cut faster than that. But we live in a world of deception. People are so deceptive. Them have to make you feel like, oh my God, you give me everything. Me feel it way up in yourself. I want that, babe. And then she go tell her friend them, say, girl, me not even sure if it's in there. Like, me don't know where my work with. I can't take this no more here. But the money nice enough. I say, 3 grand him send me last week. And then by the time I look around, him send 2 more. And then, so I can't go nowhere. We live in that kind of world, right? We live in a world of deception. So don't stay there and don't do that. You're not telling the truth. Because if you actually told the truth, and this is why I say, when these things happen, remember, I know there's no justification, but we can't stop it from happening. Because we can't tell a man how to react when something like this happened to him, when something like this reach him. We can't tell a woman how to react if she come in and she walk in our house and she see a young thing, a skill or chip on her husband, and give him something, a position where she can't even do, even if she try. In our bed, where she did her work and slave out herself. You can't tell her how to react. It's a crime of passion is about to take place. It is a moment where humans lose it. Because deception coming to your mind, everything else coming to your mind. Then all the things that's been happening that you were suspicious about start to make sense. And you get angrier and angrier. So that's why the friggin' towel did look like that. I mean, I asked her what that pan a shirt there what she did have on. Because I go in the laundry one day. I look for one next matching foot of my socks. I say, maybe it mix up in the laundry. I pull out a shirt. Or I pull out a panty. I say, oh, leap a white something on it. I ask her, what's this? And it dry up and stiff up so. And she said, oh, it's the baby's milk. I was feeding the baby and the milk spilled upon my clothes and then it dry up. And I just put it in the laundry. And you smell it and you say, this don't smell like milk. This smell like. But you know what? If you PC it, I'm not going to say nothing. But you start looking at her weird. Then all those things start to come back. And it starts to make sense to you and you want to strangle somebody. You want to strangle somebody, right? But like I said, a smart woman, this is the perfect example of what we call dirty girl. Yes, sir. User, and users always feel like they're on top. Like I'm tricking him. I'm using him. You're the one that's being used. You're the one that's being tricked. You're tricking yourself into believing that you're tricking this man and using this man. Yeah, it's embarrassing, but he'll get past that embarrassment. And what's going to come with that? This is my prediction now, before we go forward. Majah Hype will come back bigger, no pun intended, stronger, no pun intended, bigger and stronger in his comedy and his business than ever before. He will. He will. This is a fire that him they have to go through. And he is going through his fire. I have come to my conclusion. I don't want to hear no more from them situation. See? But I want to see the other tape them when it come out, because I've heard that there are 7 tapes. 4 have been verified to be out there. So I want to see the other 3. Like I said, I'm SouFLoTV. Whether now or later, people are going to say, SouFLo, you want to go talk about it? So I know it's going to come to me. I know it's going to come to me. And I hate them. Some of the things that I saw her doing, I have to think to myself, that girl that don't love herself. She don't have no respect for herself. No, freaky gal, wanna listen to me. If I say you want to live your life, I'm not against it. I'm not against it. But let me ask you this. When you make a man use, did y'all see the one where he was beating the daylights out of her? The man beat her on some heavy boxing up. And then with her face and full up her mouth. So we know who was beating her now. Yeah? We know who was beating her now, right? Watch this. A message to my brothers out there. Let me pull up my talking points paper. A message to my brothers out there. The ones out there that are getting it. The ones out there that are determined, that are focused, that are working, that are earning, that are building. The message to you is this. Regular women are off limits to you. And I don't mean off limits as in if she want to fling some pum pum your way. If she want to fling some pum pum your way and you want to indulge and run through it, yes, I would suggest you protect yourself, but run through it. It's a part of star life. See? And if you want to live in the moment, then who am I to tell you no? But they're off limits to you as far as when you're going to start a relationship, somebody you gotta deal with. Here's why. And now you can understand why stars try to date stars or people within their industry. Because it's a big mistake to take up somebody that does not match you in status and does not have as much to lose as you have to lose. So if you're going to take up somebody, you see, and you have your thing together, make sure that they can match what you have. And make sure they have enough to lose just like you. So they will think twice about their actions. Because me have my things, yes. He has his things, yes. When we put them together, we have a whole lot of things, yes. Although I can separate things and go my way, I know that my actions could affect this that I have built. So they will understand that this not come easy. All them sleepless nights and the nights when everybody going to party and I can't go because I have to write out a skit and then I have to practice it first and make sure it hit properly. Then I got to record, then I have to edit, and then I have to... That's people don't see the hard work. Then not see the nights when you're up all night with coffee and ganja. Then not see the nights when you're up all night just a work till the next morning. They see the glimmer, the glamour, the glimmer, the glamour, the glitz. And they want it, and they want to be a part of it, and that's it. You can't go for women that can't match what it is you have already accomplished. She don't have to be famous, but she got to have something. She have to have something that makes her say, I worked very hard for this. I sacrificed a lot for this, and I can't do anything to jeopardize my brand. But when you go pick up some girl that you met on South Beach in a festive time, and y'all know how we get down on South Beach that time of the year. When you go pick up a girl that you met as a fan there, and just bring them into your life like that and give them access to your world like that, it's a big wrong move. It's a big wrong move. And next thing, woman stop work because what? You're a paymaster. You're money bags. Her friends call them money bag and paymaster. We see in the text. She don't even want to work no more. Why should she? You're making a whole lot of money, right? So you got to decide at some point in your life, are you looking for somebody that you have to spend all your earnings on in one day and there is no turnover on your money? That's like opening my door and my window and just throwing out 1,500 US. That's dash you outside at the breeze, take it away. That's dash you another 3,000 US. That's dash out them at the breeze, take it away. Is that what you want to do with your hard-earned money? Or do you want to build and continue to build and have somebody that can build with you? Have somebody that can fuel your fire. It's very important who you pick up, man. It's very important who you put yourself with. See? You know, they have a saying, and the saying goes like this. Women choose who they want to smash, who are going to get it. And it's right. Because when a man approach, the woman can say, no, I'm not into you. And she look over there and she say, I'm into you. Hey, come here. And I him me I got smash. She decides who gets the cookies. You as a man, you decide who gets married. One or two cases I've seen where a woman asks a man for marry her. In most cases, women have to wait. Girl, we've been together 4 years now. He ain't proposed yet. You lying. Johnny ain't proposed to you yet? Nah, he ain't proposed yet. We done gone 2 kids already and everything, and he still ain't proposed yet. You hold the key. So before you run and go talk about marriage and wedding and fiance and introduce people to the world as your one and only, the love of your life and all this, just know who you're doing it with. Know who you're doing it with. Because you are the one that says who get married or not. Especially if you have your things them already. It won't be hard. But just remember this. Anybody that's not on your level is looking to relish in your lifestyle that you've built. And a lot of people who don't understand how you built it, they will come and they will take it for granted. And it could end up being like this, where you are publicly humiliated because you go, they go tell Miss Deep, the world, that Miss Deep Throat is your one and only love of your life. Can you imagine how many men are walking around right now, or has been walking around, laughing at Majah Hype as he's trying to hold his head up? Yeah, man, remember, you know, Majah Hype does not sell a product. So when his product is in the store, people are going to buy the product anyways and don't associate the product with him. His face is his brand. His face is his brand. Know how embarrassing that is? And I'm going to say this to the people who are still supporting him. Oh no, I forgot to give him some time. Because I could not find a reason to make a joke right now or go do a comedy skit video right now if I was the one that was going through that. So I don't expect no new video dropping from him anytime soon. I don't expect no new comedy skit from him anytime soon because the brother hurt and he is humiliated. I'm gonna see some people I talk about, yeah, we're not worried about that. So what? So what if girl take 20 man on 20 different video and a 20 different man? So what? You have people that really say that. But you know what that shows me about a female that even says that? It says that you're the same way. And you're hoping that when your tape come forward or when you get caught up like that, that people are going to excuse it. So y'all lay a groundwork now for that to be excused. Not decent woman now go watch them video there and talk about so what. And that's a woman that was supposed to be in a monogamous relationship at the time when she was committing these acts. Now, like I said before, if she was not in a committed relationship and she wasn't on front page pretending to be wife and blatantly outright saying, I'm still standing here saying I've never cheated on you. If she was not taking that stance and just a regular woman who choose to live her life like that, she want enough man in her whole of fear business that. More power to you. Rev it out till it done, I feel. And I wouldn't feel no way about it. But it's the situation that surrounds this. And the fact that a brother that brought himself up through all his struggles from his bootstraps, lace up in bootstrap and go feet and get it. Say success, fame, financial security, all that. And here you come. Well, my brother over 2.5 twins. Tulok say termite. Is a termite. Shout out to 2.5 twins. Realists out there. Termite. That. You came in this with no good intentions, man. And for the people who are trying to defend that, it just shows me who you are as well. If you can't talk up straight and say, nah, nasty girl, dirty, then we already know how you get down. Yeah, we already know how you get down. Things that you co-sign usually says who you are. The things that you saw, so the man them out there, watch your woman keenly. Anyhow, she did they talk about, so what? So what if she did? Watch her. Because you might be next on the list. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. You know, I always tell females this, man. And this is from a man's standpoint. And you got to listen to me, even though a lot of you don't like to listen because you feel like, man can't tell me nothing. And if he's trying to tell me something, am I try to rule my head or am I try to control me? No, I would like for you to tell me some things because I've never been a woman. So I can't think like a woman. I'm going to know how women get down. So you can make me wiser. And if we're going to have kids together, you can make my daughter and my sons wiser. But you have to hear from my perspective too, because you've never been a man. You might think you could think like a man, but you can't. Because you were just not wired that way from creation. So you have to listen to what I say as a man. And I tell females this all the time. When you cock up yourself in a them way there, and you're trying to do them things there like what Kirby was doing in them videos, and boy, pull out camera and talk about him want to record you. Don't you ever believe, as genuine as he sounds, because nobody sounds more genuine than a man where about to get piece of pum pum when you really, really want. And clothes done come off already. Him will say anything in the book. If you want to hear I love you is the best time to hear it, right? That's all. But don't you ever believe that a man that does that is going to just keep that video for himself, especially if he knows that he is beating somebody's woman, somebody bona fide woman, he might beat up some. See? He has no respect for you. You are trash to him. Ask any man who ever deal with a woman that had a man and he was playing side man. So go talk to the side man them and they will tell you none of the woman them respect. Matter of fact, you are the butt of our jokes. when we go around the homies. And the video is to show proof. Because the homies like to say, he lying. He be lying. He ain't hit that. Oh, I ain't hit that? Hold up. Watch this. Talking about I ain't hit that. I was down in her throat. Watch this. I was blowing her back of her head out. Watch this. What's this? See this? Oh no! Yo, that's Majah High wife though. Bruh, you in the house? You in her bathroom? She took you to the house. Oh my God. Yo, look at Shorty. She getting it. That's what you're for. That's the purpose you're going to be serving. Now, if you think so low about yourself that you allow yourself to be in one of them situations there, and remember, we're in modern times, so boy, know have to pull out camera on phone. Camera can set up already in the light, in the room. You're going to turn off all the light. Them have infrared light where you can see in the dark. And it's not expensive. So you gonna put yourself in these situations. I understand she claim where Majah Hype say she always compare him and I tell him say him something no big like the man what she did there with before and all that. Apparently, him something no big like the multiple men that she's been with while she is with him. And the sad part about all that is if she had settled down into her relationship, because that's something that with them carry, it's adjustable enough. It's adjustable. So that's why it can go up and up wide. So push out one baby 24 inches long, 9 pounds, 10 ounces. And then go so whoop and tighten up again and you go in there. And you're like, damn, what is blow up? It's adjustable. But when you are constantly on the go, sharing yourself everywhere, seeing different sizes all the time, handling different sizes from all angles all the time, of course, what you have at home isn't enticing because your mind is stuck on what the hell you just did yesterday. I had a 12-inch that blew my back out yesterday. Now I come home and deal with this 9er. I ain't feeling it. Start be unsatisfied with something where many women would be satisfied with. And they're not settling. They just don't have a whoring mindset. And they see past that. Sexual prowess leaves all of us at some point in life. As long as you're there, I live, you're going to age. See? So when you get in a relationship, enjoy it while you can. For those of you who are getting into relationships and you're fairly young, body work good, everything work good, enjoy it while you can. Do all the freaky with your husband and your wife while you can. Because life has taught me. Remember, I do occupational therapy in a geriatric population. So I see what aging out looks like. Life has taught me that your sexiness is going to leave you. Your sexual prowess is going to leave you. All your stamina and all this are going to go away. Your something are going to shrivel up and not look like where you used to look like. So who is in it for the long haul? Who's in it for the long haul? Who's going to still be there when things don't work like they used to? Is that what your life is going to be about? About chasing big you-know-what? And then humiliating the person you're with because him now match up to where you are experienced out there. Anybody looking for big wood, the woman, them out there, go find them. But you doing that and then you coming home and tell this man about him something now match up. It's not. Soon as little argument broke off, I first thing fly out of your mouth. Small old boy. Hush. Can't talk to me too loud. I've even seen them say that. If him not have more than this much inches, don't listen to him when him talk to you in the house. Make boy shut him mouth. Somebody said blame Dexter. Roxy Hall says blame Dexter Dobbs. Dexter say if she have 10 man, me have to be 11. Me never ask them to watch your body for me that me. I tell them All when them said, man go there. Guess who makes 7? Y'all something still feel? It feel like? I guess I that him say. When I heard that song, I said that's the hoes on anthem, and they're going to like it because hoes want to be validated. Hoes want to be validated, and they want to be treated like wife, and they want to be treated with respect, even though they disrespect themselves by their own actions on a daily basis. And that's where the problem is. I respect a prostitute. I respect a girl that can say, yeah, I'm a working girl. I got my dough. I sell front. Straight up. Nothing there to hide. I sell front, I got my dough. Some of women might say, oh, she dirty and nasty and brawling. But guess what? She's straight to the point. But you have some out there now, like that did like what Kirby did. Slick back the hair, put on the makeup just right, the lighting off it right, come on camera and talk about, and I'm going through so much. And I'm here to take my power back, my crown, and then when video drop a road, you outdoing the women them that you would literally talk down about. Look at her nasty ass. She a hoe. Y'all, you're whoring for free. If y'all gonna make a man do all them something that to you, my girl, then at least get paid for it. At least get paid for it. I remember, I talked about this before when I said, you say, don't do anything or let anybody let you do anything where in the future your Mr. Right is going to look at you and you're ashamed. I'm in a business where nobody wants it. Oh, that was before. You don't have no right to her past, and you have a past too, and that was before you. And let me tell you this right now. See, my brains at 5 years. I got if it got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 25 and something like that, drop a road, and them and me can prove that it was before me still cut. Me gone. So when I ask questions, I ask straight up. You have videos out there? You have anything out there I need to know that's going to come back to embarrass me later on? I want to know from now. If you say, no, I'm not that kind of person, hell no. Wouldn't do them something there. You know, have nothing to worry about. And then later down the road, people are laugh after me. I talk about, yo, look for a SouFLo wife. Yo, watch out. Fire, yo, one next video drop, dog. Look here. But watch out. Oh, that's why no, I'm cutting, I'm gone. So don't put yourself in a position where down the road, instead of showing what you're, she said, don't mix me. I'm just using an example, babe. But that's I use an example. See? But don't put yourself in a position to where down the road you shamed, and you so ashamed when Mr. Right come along or Mr. Right opportunity come along, you can't take full advantage of it because you have stuff there where if him find out him cut. And you're very public about it. No woman in her right senses would have been so public. I'm starting to think like there's something was she the type to take pills? Was she on, and when I say pills, I mean like ecstasy or one of them kind of something there. Was she the type to take drugs? Because I can't see a woman doing this off a natural. So was she the type to take drugs? Was she the type to drink a lot of alcohol? Was she must have been inebriated. She looks very sober in these videos. Very sober. Now the blood clot eye. Since that's the only piece of evidence, because instead of Kirby come out and say, look, okay, here's another one, and here's another one, and here's another one, and here's another one. She said she endured for how long, right? All right. Here's another one, and here's another one. Instead of she come under that, the one picture. Well, Mr. people are out there who I thought, and I'm not going to mention their name, I thought they were Majah Hype's friends because they float in the same circles, the same circuit. And I see them out there trying to justify some things. A good lawyer would go into court if this goes that far. Not even police couldn't arrest my client right now. I would go, and it would be, first of all, we're filing charges for defamation of character. We're filing charges for you filing false charges. We're filing charges for all kind of stuff. And then check this out. Your Honor, you see that one picture with the eye? Can we establish a date for when that picture was taken? Because remember, you know, she up on a pillow. We can do Photoshop. Them have got established. Was it Photoshop? She Photoshopped herself onto that pillow that he was on when he did the skit. If it wasn't, hey, around that time, my client was out of town. He did not take her with him. He left her at home. When he came back from his engagements, because he had to do a couple of shows, when he came back from his engagements, he walked into this surprise. He said, what happened to your eye? And she gave him some story. Just like how them give one story about the towel, why it looks up, and about the something with upon them shirt, and about why the bed wet in that spot there. She gave a story. She said she was playing with the kids and one of them fingers hit her in her eye, or she was working out and the thing fell off the thing and hit her in her eye. That's what she told my client. So we're surprised to see that that's the only picture she has now, and that picture is being shown as something saying he did it. Well, here's a video, Your Honor. And in this video, you can clearly see that she looks the same as how she looks now. So this wasn't many years ago. That's been established. We can even go as far as to establish when that video was made. Right? Do you see how he is handling her face, Your Honor? And the judge, I got said, oh my God, oh gosh, geez. Well, at that point, his hand could have accidentally hit her in the eye. She was voluntarily taking a beating to the face. You see it? So for those I don't know out there still, I try to justify what this girl do. And I talk about, yeah, I don't care what she do. Him still should have never put. You don't know nothing. You weren't there. It happened between the two of them. That's why I say the two of them are abusive people, because they have issues from their past that allows them to be low self-esteem people who are gravitated towards destructive people that formed a relationship that was two people destroying each other while trying to love each other. That dysfunctional relationship. Cut your losses and go about your business. If this is going to turn into a we are taking it to court thing, then this is going to be very easy to be thrown out. You can't prove say him do that when I can show you a video of someone abusing her face. And each one of these guys are videotaping from their own device. So for you to just come and say him let out the tape them. What about all those other guys from all those other tapes that we see videoing? And for some reason, they all are in front of a mirror somewhere, and them find mirror or set up camera. All this would have to be proven. Hear me, man. Hear me, we're at the top of the hour. We're going to end the show right here. I'm not going to carry on this one any longer. It's Thursday. Shout out to my people who tune in every morning. Big up Tuna. We're going to end this video like this. Majah Hype will be okay. He will be okay. He'll rise again. And believe me, if she came with half of the stuff that he came with, he would have lost me as a fan. I would have actively been working to let everybody see a different side. I'm glad I am the kind of person I am. Sit back, wait, analyze, hear both sides with no bias to both sides, and come forward with sense. It ends here. It ends here. So my solution at the end is this. Kirby, I'm talking to you, Kirby, not my audience now. I'm talking to you, Kirby. Kirby, go start a GoFundMe. You're going to make that $50,000 that you No, not a GoFundMe. Go start a, what name again? Go start an OnlyFans. You are going to make the $50,000 that you originally wanted on GoFundMe. Go start your OnlyFans. Leave this man alone. Cut your losses. Go about your business. Thank you, babe. OnlyFans. Thank you, Tanny Tan. OnlyFans. Go start an OnlyFans. Leave this man alone. You're onto a career path here. There are a lot of women in the porn industry that make a lot of money. Since you like throwing it out, busting it wide open, giving it all that, that's your career field. It's a perfect career field for you. You enjoy doing it anyways. Get paid to do it. Go over there, sir. Switch from GoFundMe to OnlyFans. Go there, sir. Now for hype, take your time, brother. Heal yourself. Don't be afraid to come out in the open, because there are people out here that support you, and we see the full picture for what it is. This is life in real time. Nothing is black and white cut. All right? Give him some time. I'm sure he'll be back. And I look forward to seeing him come back. Probably even, knowing Majah Hype, and probably even come back and turn this in a whole skit. But we'll see. Give the brother time to heal. Still support him. I'm saying still support him because I still support him. And I'm not going to stop supporting him. If they have issues to work out, go work out your issues in a court of law, and watch and see if what I just said don't happen. Here is a video of her face being abused. Her allowing her face to be abused. How are we to tell? This isn't around the same time that one of them slapped that landed in her eye. Because if you look at what some of the video, you'll see that it was around the eye area. She'll get slapped on her jaw, she'll get slapped in her eye, them too. Dean, stop the man. But Kirby called me. All right. Ending the video right here. All right, now if you address this, I just saw it. The last talking point on my paper. So, what if you say yesterday? What if it's a publicity stunt? I mean, it's a publicity stunt. Can't be. Because this can't benefit nobody. She's going to be seen the way she's seen now. He's going to be a laughing stock of everybody's stuff. You know what? Lie. It could be. It could be. It could work. So behind the scenes, Lady Joy, I appreciate you. Thank you. So here, and I'm going to done the video after I say this. Here is how it could work. Majah Hype get together with Kirby, and they sit and they say, listen, you want to go into that field? I'll help you. So here what? Boom, he comes out and he says, look, we have garnered enough public attention to introduce you finally to Kirby, the next porn sensation. And she's going to be the biggest thing on the scene. And that's what it was. So all the rest of the stuff was acting just like in my other videos when I do the Mitzi, I do the Dread, and all that. And this is what it is. See? So here she is. And you can go check out her OnlyFans and blah, 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 and all that. And that's the only way that can fly as a publicity stunt. Other than that, it can't fly. It gone already. All right? And there's money to be made in that too. There's money to be made in that too. Because I make $1 million per OnlyFans and I'm a part of this. I want my percentage after you done drag my name and my reputation, but it would exonerate both of them at the same time. Leave it right there, sir. Thank you for tuning in, man. Big up on yourself, and I'll catch you later on another live. I'm about to go build a thumbnail for this video right now because all you see is just me going in the thumbnail. So I'm going to build the thumbnail right now, and I'm going to also put my wife's PSC and my wife YouTube. So you go over there, click the link, and subscribe to her channel for me. And I appreciate you greatly for that. Big up on yourself, all right? Enough time when I said please subscribe to somebody's channel. Enough on don't do it. But it's okay. It's all good. I know the ones that support, and I appreciate them. All right? So That's the link to Brain's channel. Go click her link on her channel and subscribe to her channel. Give the wifey some support for me. Big up on yourself, man. I'm out. Peace. My God.